Oh, that should have been in. It's a sweater. It's a preppy sweater. Mr. Tano, what's up, buddy?
Papi chulo, ¿cómo estás?
Good, brother. I'm about to shoot a little YouTube video right now. What's up, friends? Jose Mares here with Real Estate 101. Today I'm going to talk about a conversation that I had with one of our agents. We went on a 6.5 mile run this morning at 6 in the morning. We're dying. Our calves are on fire. I can't feel my ankles, but you know what? We had some really good conversation regarding real estate, investing, flipping, cash out refinancings. Today we're going to talk about, should I cash out, refinance today, pull out money to invest in another property. Today I want to cover cash out, refinancing. Basically, should I cash out and refinance for my current home so I could have an extra $80,000, $100,000 to put down on my next home? I have some ideas, I have some big thoughts on it, or some personal thoughts on it. So if you're writing down notes, get ready. I'm going to cover my 3 or 4 bullet points to think about before you pull out money. All right, friends. So if you're like my good buddy here, Robert, that I was running with today in the morning, he has a great idea, a great strategy to go and find his dream home in 2022, maybe 2023. But he's on the fence. Should I refinance and pull out some money? Should I continue working hard, closing commissions, helping buyers and helping sellers to create my capital? You know what? I told him that's a great question. In my opinion, I asked him first thing to consider, what is your game plan? What is your goal with the house? Are you going to stay in the home and live there forever? Are you going to keep it as a rental, or do you plan to cash out, then sell it in the future? In this case, he 100% wants to keep it as a rental. So the next question was, okay, but what is your current rate? So if you're writing down notes, what's your game plan with the house, and what is a current rate on your home right now? Now in our case, he had a rate somewhere in the 4.5 range. So to me, it makes a lot of sense, guys. When you have a high rate like that, he does have a very low balance, probably about 30% loan to value currently on his home. It makes a lot of sense for him to get a lower rate, be able to cash out, pull out the 80, 90,000. Again, this is just a rough idea, a rough number, right? Pull out 80 or 90,000 from the house, have a rate that's significantly lower, probably a full percentage rate lower, if not more, 1%, 1.25% lower than what he's already paying. And ultimately, he's gonna have the same payment. So let me ask you, if you're watching, would you do a cash out refi, reset your mortgage for another 30 years, but have the same payment, have an additional $80,000 or $90,000 borrowed against your home, but at a 3% rate? It might make sense if you're going to use that money. Again, this is things to consider. If you're going to use that money to go invest it and make, a nice return on a flip, on a bigger home, on some units, cash on cash return. That's what I'm always looking for. Is it going to give you a 10% return, 12% return? I don't know, but these are the questions that we kind of discussed today. And ultimately, in our case this morning, I think it makes a lot of sense. He is a really good income earner. He's a good closer. He sells a lot of houses. But that being said, to him, in his particular case, he has a higher rate. It's a very low amount that he's going to borrow against the house. It makes a lot of sense to be able to leverage that, pull out $80K, still owe the bank under $300,000, still under a 50% loan to value. So there's a lot of things there to consider. To him, Rob, I think it's a good idea, my friend. Am I ready? Ready. When is it not a good time to cash out, refinance from your current home? I have a couple thoughts on it. To me personally, guys, and maybe I should have covered this in the beginning. When is it not a good time to buy? All right, guys. So to me, you have to have some principles in place. If you're going to pull out equity, pull out cash from the current house that you live in, you gotta make sure you're doing it for something better. As far as you're gonna get a good return on the cash that you're pulling out. I've met clients, I've met family members of mine that have cashed out, refinanced their houses to go on a vacation, to go buy a vehicle, right? A depreciating asset. So it's food for thought. In the sense of where are you going to park this money? Are you going to go put it in some IRA account that's going to give you a 7% return? Are you going to go buy some property that maybe is going to give you equity and cash on cash return on the rent return on it? I don't know. But you got to really decide where or what am I going to do with the money once I pull it out. So in the case of my running mate, Robert, it makes a lot of sense. Low LTV, way lower rate, similar payment. It's a no-brainer. In that case, all day, guys. And in a case where maybe you're over leveraged, maybe your loan to value currently is over 60 or 70%, my recommendation is no, I wouldn't do it. Not at all. I wouldn't do it. I would find another way to come up with the cash that I need. Maybe pull up a partner if I'm trying to invest in some real estate. Maybe do a partnership deal with various people if that's the case. But realistically, I don't like to risk my home. My home is where my kids feel safe and secure, and they're gonna always have a roof over their head, right? So that's the mentality that I have when I'm making decisions whether to risk my home, my current house, to make it as an investment, if you will. So food for thought, guys. Before you cash out and pull out any money on your current residence, is it going to give you a better return? Are you going to go buy something or invest it in something that's maybe a depreciating asset? Now, vacation are great memories. Save for the vacation. That's my mentality. Save for it. Put money away on every paycheck. Cut your spending habits. Before you know it, 6 months, 8 months, a year, you could have that Greece vacation of your dreams. So, guys, that's all I have for today. I thought it was a very good conversation that I had in the middle of a run today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, comment, share, subscribe to our channel. I look forward to seeing you on our next video.